This video is sponsored by B&I Guitar Pedals. Boutique design, affordable price. The Silvertone 1465 might be the most unique and interesting amp I have in my collection. I originally was trying to get a twin 12 amplifier and had searched for a while, even going as far as looking at one in Alabama, but was never impressed by either the condition it was in combined with the price or some other factors. However, I found this amp for only $95 on consignment at Staff Music in Akron, Ohio. So I had to pick it up, and so far I've been really impressed. Not only did the amp turn on and work for that price, the reverb and tremolo circuits work. This amp is completely solid state and was sold in the Sears Roebuck catalog for around $150 in the mid to late 1960s. And a lot of their amps were loosely based on Fender amps of the time, or at least kind of riding their coattails, which isn't a bad thing. They were kind of the affordable version. Although these amps definitely were not built to last like Fender amps were. These are kind of stapled together and definitely would not survive harsh touring. Even the plate on this particular amp is kind of loose, and as you put the guitar cable in, it tends to push the plate and flex it a little bit. But it is nice that it has an aluminum plate, so. Lately, I've been really into high headroom, solid state amplifiers that I just use as like a pedal platform. I love high gain tube amps as well, and all those other variations of different types of amps you could find. But this one particularly was kind of hitting that niche that I've been looking for, at least lately. I think having the two channels is really cool, and it gives you an interesting flavor if you jump the two channels. If you're not doing that, I still think it's neat that you at least have two input jacks for each channel to plug your guitar into, so if one for some reason would quit, you kind of have a spare. I wish more modern amps did that still. Truly, I think the biggest issue with these amps are the build quality / reliability. They just kind of are built to fall apart. If you were going to treat this amp like you would a USA made PV, the PV you could throw down a flight of stairs and it would probably turn on and be fine. maybe the tubes inside of it would break, but this would just fly apart. It would look like a car crash. And I'm trying to baby it and just use it like in quote studio session stuff. I'm not really trying to take it out, even though I really would love to, and I think it's awesome. Maybe if I built a more robust case or something for it, but we'll see. In conclusion, I think this is a great amp. I think it's a absolute steal at this price, $95. That's insane. If you're looking for a pedal platform like I'm intending to use it, I don't think you can go wrong. I don't have the original vintage speakers for it, but that's okay. I have vintage 30s and red coats and swamp things and greenbacks and all that stuff to get different flavors that might emulate some of that vintage sound. But I really don't think you can go wrong with one of these for the right price. The only thing is it depends on what condition it's in. This particular amp is working at the moment. I'm gonna have my good friend and amp tech extraordinaire, Jim De Palma, look at it and just go over it, see if it needs caps or anything, because I just don't want to continue running it and have something fail and then that failure lead to more problems down the road. So I'm just gingerly playing it at the moment, but I'm really happy with it. And if you can get one of these in working order, especially if it has new capacitors in it, then I'd say go for it. But I don't know that it's worth the price some people are asking for. If someone's asking $400, $500 for this and it's not recapped and you don't really know what condition it's in and only half of it works, then I'd probably have to recommend that you avoid it. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Thanks for watching.